Hello everyone and welcome back to Kayla's Corner. In today's video we're going to be doing a half up half down quick weave and showing you all how you can achieve the same hairstyle. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this hairstyle, just stay tuned. Starting this hair off on freshly washed hair, and I'm only going to be blow drying the front because I'm trying to leave as much heat off of my hair as possible. After I've gotten the front blow dried, I'm just going to part from ear to ear, making as big a section as I want for my ponytail in the front.
Can you handle me? Do you have the key? Sorry that I've been playing games. Do you really have what it takes? I guess so, I guess so. I guess so, I guess so. I am a queen, I need my king. Are you bad enough to sin? I think so, I think so. I think so, I think so. Okay, let me just be honest with you.
For the back, I'm going to braid it while it's wet, and I did put some leave-in conditioner in it for moisture, and I'm going to allow this to dry overnight. I prefer to do my hair in different sittings because I feel like I have too much hair and not enough patience to do my hair in one sitting depending on the style. So yeah, I just braided it up, and this is what my hair looks like later that night after I've allowed the braids to dry for a little bit. So it's the next day, and the hair that I'm going to be using for the quick weave is by the brand Organique or Organic. It was $20 and I got a 14, 16, and 18 inch. I did use the full 18 inches and a little bit of a 16 in the back, and I saved the 14 inch for the ponytail. So for the back of the braids, I did split them into two and then braided them into two braids, and I'm just going to pin those up and then put the weave cap on. If I was thinking, I definitely could have crocheted the end of the braids up into the base of the braids, but yeah, I didn't do that. Next, after I put the weave cap on, what I basically want to do is just outline my part so that I know where to stop the tracks. Now, if you have somebody that can help you do this part, I definitely suggest that because I could not see what I was doing because the cap is so dark. I couldn't see where the part was at.
I think so, I think so. Okay, let me just be honest with you. I want you, and okay.
So the next part is pretty easy and basic. What you're going to do is take your tracks and measure them out across your head. Once you have that measurement, you're just going to cut them and then put the glue on them and allow the glue to dry just a little bit. And then you just glue them to your head and repeat that process until you have filled up the back of your hair with tracks. If you want to speed up the drying time of the glue, you can also use a blow dryer to help you do so after the track is on your head. How close you put your tracks in the back just depends on how full you want it to be. I knew that I at least wanted one bundle in the back, so I glued my tracks pretty close to each other.
Keep pushing you away while I want you to stay. Amazing gold is eyes, but my heart still beats. When I say no, it's yes. I'm putting you to the test. Can you handle me? Do you have the key? Sorry that I've been playing games. Do you really have what it takes? I guess so, I guess so. I guess so, I guess so. I am a queen, I need my king. Are you bad enough to sin?
So I thought I recorded me cutting the cap, but I didn't. You basically just cut the excess cap at the top, sides, and the back. Now what I'm doing is taking one last track and kind of just gluing that from ear to ear to make a seamless appearance. I really wanted to do my tracks in a U shape so that you wouldn't be able to tell where the tracks were and weren't. But it was kind of hard for me to see what I was doing, so I wasn't able to do the U shape thing. So I opted for the final track. In the end, the ponytail covers it anyway, but it will look better for a side ponytail if I were able to do the U-shaped tracks. Now I'm going to flat iron my hair. Like I said, I'm trying to keep as much heat off my hair as possible. So for me, the best way to do this was to only pay attention to the roots. And in all honesty, this is the only part that matters because the ends of your hair is going to be braided up and wrapped under the tracks of the ponytail anyway.
I want you, I want you, I want you, I want you. Baby, I want you, I want you.
Now it's time to start constructing the ponytail. Right here I'm using the Murray's pomade that comes in the orange container, and I use it around my edges and the base just to give my hair a little bit of shine. I didn't really want to use anything water-based like a gel because it wasn't going to do anything but curl my hair back up, and I wanted this ponytail to be sleek so that I wouldn't be defeating the purpose of flat ironing my hair. So the rest of my ponytail is constructed using some Got2b Glue Free Spray and some Pump It Up. And you want to be generous with this product because this is what's going to make your ponytail sleek. So what you want to do is spray some and then brush it, and then spray some and then brush it, and then repeat this process. Also remember, whatever you do in the front, you want to make sure that you're doing in the back of the ponytail also. Another thing I think is important is parting your hair and spraying some of the product in between the parts to make sure that all of your hair is getting coated and not just the outside. So I'm going to part my hair and spray some of that product in between, and then I'm also going to be using the blow dryer to help speed up the drying process and hardening process. Using the blow dryer also just helps to make the ponytail sleek because I'm holding down the hair in place where I want it while it's drying. So when it's time for me to put my hair in a ponytail, I did it twice. The first time I kind of just put it in a ponytail so that I could continue to mold it where I wanted it, taking more of the product while using the brush and the comb. I think that the comb really helps too because the fine teeth are really able to get in between those hairs and straighten them out. Then the second ponytail that I did was my final ponytail, and this one was really tight, secure, and sleek. If you're thinking about doing your hair in this style, I definitely recommend the 3 products that I use because they give your hair a good hold so that the hair is sleek, they don't flake, and they give your hair a nice shine so that it looks natural and blends with the weave. Now I'm just going to tie my hair down so that I can begin to wrap the ponytail. I'm going to braid my natural hair down, and since my hair is too long for the length that I want this hairstyle, I'm just going to fold it in half and put a rubber band around it to make it shorter. Now I did try to leave the ponytail the regular length at first, and it was just too long, so I figured this way would be better. Now for the ponytail, I'm just going to take a bobby pin and put it through the tracks. Then that bobby pin will go through my ponytail. I've done a ponytail like this before and it was just fine, so I decided that I would do it again this way. During the wrapping process, just make sure that you are straightening the hair out as you go because it can get all mumble jumble and all over the place if you don't make sure that you're straightening it out, especially with the bobby pin method. I did add another bobby pin just for some more security. Once I reach the base, I bobby pin the end piece of the track down. Then I'm going to go ahead and straighten the hair out so it doesn't look all tangled and things of that nature. After it's been straightened out, I just took a piece of hair from the ponytail and wrapped it around the base of the ponytail to give it that nice sleek look and to hide the tracks at the base. Using some Got To Be Glue Free spray, I'm going to spray the ending of that wrap so that it stays in place. However, I think I should have been spraying it while I was wrapping it just to give it a greater hold, but since I didn't do that, I took a really small black rubber band and put that around the wrapped part so that it stood in place, and you really can't see the rubber band, so it works out. Ooh, who is she in my mirror? Girl, you look so cute. Okay, hairstyle, come through, pony. We love to see it. Alright, you guys, so that concludes this video. I'm very satisfied with how this quick weave turned out, especially since it was my first time ever doing a quick weave, honey. Yes, girl, I can do it all. Telling you, I can do it all. There's nothing that I can't do, so put some respect on my name, okay? But anyway, yeah, for me the hardest part was the ponytail. Y'all, I did this ponytail like 5 times, and it was really just the wrapping part that I couldn't get down. At first, the ponytail was too long at the top, so I had to redo that. And also, I eventually got it, as you can tell. But I do see myself doing this hairstyle again. I'm not really sure how I feel about this track right here. But, you know, you can always flip it over to the side. I can always flip it over and wear it on this side, which is cute too. Well, the tracks aren't showing as much because I messed up that side, but you know, I can wear it like this, or this is also another option. This is cute too. I really like that. So, as always, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you talk to you all in my next one. Peace.